Have you ever stopped to question the unspoken beliefs that shape your life? The ones that tell you what's possible and what's off limits? Here's the truth. Those beliefs aren't facts. They're just thoughts that you've repeated for so long that you believe them. They're a fictional inner narrative that feels real. But what if you could rewrite that story? A story where your main character energy makes you unstoppable. Today we're diving into self-limiting beliefs, where they come from, why they feel so real, and most importantly, how to break free from them for good. Welcome back to Fia Speaks, where I unlock the secrets to unwavering confidence and courage so you can reach your full potential. We all have that voice in our head, the one that tells us what we can and can't do, what's possible and what's off limits. Most of us never stop to ask ourselves if that voice is actually telling the truth, or is it just repeating a script we never wrote? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on our own self-limiting beliefs, the ones that hold us back and keep us playing small. More importantly, we're going to rewrite the narrative so you can step fully into your confidence, courage, and best version of yourself. So let's get into it. Self-limiting beliefs are like invisible chains holding us back from the life you truly want. They're the beliefs we carry about ourselves that say, I can't, or I'm not enough, or this isn't possible for me. That happens to other people, but not for me. But these beliefs aren't true. They're just thoughts that have been repeated so many times that they feel true. These beliefs typically form during childhood when we absorb messages given to us by usually well-meaning but unaware parents, teachers, and adult caretakers. And over time, we become programmed to believe these messages, and they ultimately shape how we see ourselves and the world around us. If you were constantly told that you weren't smart enough for advanced classes or that you weren't great at sports, those ideas become ingrained. And over time, they turn into the stories you unconsciously live by. Our brains also play a role in keeping these beliefs alive and keeping us stuck in this never-ending cycle of hating on ourselves. You see, we're hardwired to dwell on the negative, and our negativity bias causes us to focus more on what could go wrong than what could go right. On top of that, we have something called confirmation bias, which means when we believe something negative about ourselves, our brain looks for proof to support it and ignores evidence that contradicts it. So if you've formed a self-limiting belief about yourself that you're not smart, your brain is going to gather evidence that this is accurate and dismiss any evidence that points to the fact that you're actually highly intelligent. And our thoughts shape our neural pathways. The more we think a thought, the stronger and more automatic it becomes. Over time, these repeated thoughts turn into deeply ingrained patterns, which makes them feel like unshakable truths. And because the brain prioritizes efficiency, once a belief is well practiced, it becomes the default, like a well-worn path in the woods. And we don't even realize we're thinking it. We're on autopilot telling ourselves this fictional narrative over and over and over. But here's the good news. These beliefs can be rewritten. But before I dive into how to do that, if this is hitting home for you and making you rethink the stories you've been telling yourself, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a beat in leveling up your mindset and your life. And make sure you hit that alert button to get notified every time I put out a new video. So, how do we break free from self-limiting beliefs? Here's my 5-step belief buster to transform your mindset from zero to hero. Step 1, recognize and challenge the narrative. The first step is awareness. Start noticing the beliefs you repeat to yourself. Then ask yourself 2 questions. First, are they 100% accurate, or can I find evidence to refute them? And second, ask yourself, would I say this to my best friend? Once you start questioning your negative inner dialogue, you take away its power. Step 2, interrupt that pattern. Once you've questioned your self-limiting belief, pattern interrupt it. Acknowledge it, then instead of ruminating on it, imagine the thought drifting away like a cloud. Just let it go. This is where mindfulness really comes in. The more you disrupt that thought pattern, the weaker it becomes. The third step in the process is to rewire your brain with new beliefs. Your brain believes whatever you tell it, so you can train it to believe new, empowering thoughts. When you repeat a new thought enough times, it becomes your new belief and your new inner narrative. So now that you've let go of the negative thoughts, consciously repeat affirmations to yourself that feel good and that you can get behind, like, I'm confident, I'm capable, I'm worthy, or any other affirmations that make you feel like $1,000,000. And don't just repeat the words, embody them. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that come with these new beliefs and practice them daily. Step 4, take action. Nothing dismantles a self-limiting belief faster than action. If you believe you're bad at public speaking, sign up for a class. If you believe you can't attract a partner, practice self-care and do the things that make you feel like your very best, whether that's a hike or a haircut. Every small step takes you away from that old belief and helps prove it was false. Over time, the steps add up and the new belief takes hold. The final step is to define your future self. If you don't create a vision for your future, your brain will default to your past. So ask yourself, how does the future version of me feel? Then allow yourself to really feel that way and step into that new version of yourself now. The more you feel that future version of yourself, the faster it becomes your reality. And that's it. The 5 steps to free yourself from the beliefs holding you back from your dreams and goals. Your beliefs are not written in stone. They're just stories. Stories you have the power to rewrite. The story you've lived with for so long was never really real to begin with. And every time you challenge it, you move closer to your potential. Here's the truth. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the narrative you choose to believe. So choose boldly, choose powerfully, choose the future version of you. I hope you found this video helps you make the steps into your main character energy. If it did, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share it with anyone you know who could benefit from busting through their self-limiting beliefs. Until next time, stay confident, stay courageous, and stay full of Moxie. I'll see you in my next video.